So I had this whole plan to have my coffee and like sip it while I talked with you guys and be super cute and trendy, but I just finished it before I started filming, so. Hey guys, it's Jenna, what is up, and welcome back to my channel. As you can tell by the title, we are doing a Q&A today, which I figured it was probably a good time to do this just because I'm going through a lot of changes in my life. I'm moving, packing, doing a basement renovation. I'm in a relationship, which is not like super new, but pretty new. I think Francis and I have been dating for almost 8 months now. I think it's 8 months on April 6th, which is insane, and it has not felt like that long, but yes. Anyways, without further ado, we're gonna get into all these questions I asked you guys on my Instagram, which is at JennaRoseBeasley. If you do not follow me, definitely recommend that because I do want to do more Q&A type videos, and I do want to start doing more on my stories, so go follow me there. But we got a lot of questions, and I was really happy about this because the last time that I did like Q&A / assumptions about me posts on my Instagram, I hardly got any. I think it was probably just the time that I posted it, but yeah, I'm really excited to get into these. We're gonna go all the way down to the bottom and start there, and I'm gonna pick out a bunch of different questions. If you do not get your answer to your question, I'm really sorry. I will, if I see one on the actual Instagram that I don't answer on here, I will answer it on the Instagram. So if you want to see the rest of the answers, then go follow me on Instagram and you'll see them there. But anyways, let's get into this video, and I hope you guys enjoy. Oh, I almost forgot. Woohoo! Okay, so getting into the questions, I am going to be putting them all here. I'm not going to say the usernames just because that takes up a lot of time. A lot of them are long and hard to say, and it's embarrassing, so we're just going to put them right here. But the first one is, how do you budget? And I'm going to be 100% honest with you guys. I do not budget, and I have not budgeted for a very long time, and this is something that I really wish I did. Just now knowing that I'm going to be doing this basement renovation, obviously I need money for that. I'm moving, just all these expenses that I didn't really think about before. Obviously I have money saved, but I haven't really like thought about it too much. But yeah, for now on, I definitely want to get more into budgeting and really saving my money because there's just so many things that I want to do now with Francis, with our house, traveling, renovations, even more renovations than just the ones that we're doing now. And I want to start saving and figuring out my life. So if you have any budgeting advice, definitely leave them down below. I'd greatly appreciate it. But yeah, I can't really help you guys with the budgeting thing because I haven't done it until now. But fingers crossed, from now on, I will do better and start saving. Next up is, what are you looking forward to the most in the new Planning Roses office? Which the new Planning Roses office is down in the basement. So currently it's just like a blank rectangle, but I think the one thing I'm most excited about is to have hardwood floors in the office again. We just picked out the hardwood floors yesterday, and I'm so excited about the color and just like the texture of the wood. But that, and then also I'm thinking about doing a black accent wall. This is something that Francis and I are doing kind of all throughout the house. We're doing a black shiplap wall in our bedroom. We have a black wall at the end of the entryway hallway, which is really cool. We absolutely love that. So yeah, definitely that and the hardwood floor. Next one is about the house, which I'm really excited to answer. What's the next big project for the house after the basement? Excited to see how you decorate. Thanks, girl. I'm so excited. But I think we've talked about after we're finished the basement, we will wait a little bit, but then we are wanting to definitely redo the kitchen. The kitchen is okay. Countertops are ugly. They're blue, which, oh Lord. But yeah, we want to redo the kitchen. We also want to redo the upstairs bathroom eventually. So there's a ton of stuff to do in the house, but we're super excited about it. Okay, any good advice on moving in with a boyfriend? Also, love you so much. Love you too. And I can't really say any advice or give any advice really solidly right now just because I haven't actually moved in with Francis. We haven't lived together consistently for a long time. But based on just him coming here, me going there, and just me seeing how he lives and how he keeps his space, one thing that I would say is you just have to learn to deal with the way that the other person lives. And when I say this, I mean more of how they keep their space, how they organize, just stuff like that. Obviously, you guys know that I'm a very organized person. My space is where I work, so it needs to be organized, and I really just have developed a liking of everything being in its place. So when I went to his house and just there was like little things everywhere, I just had to learn to deal with that. And it's something that I'm going to have to learn to deal with once we move in together, because obviously I do not expect Francis to keep everything in tip-top shape. That's not how he lives, and obviously it'd be a perfect world if that's how he lived too, but we're two different people and we have to learn to love everything about each other. So I'm just gonna have to deal with that, and that's just something that you have to deal with once you move in with a boyfriend. So wish me luck with that. I'll give you guys updates on how that goes, but hopefully we can keep our house pretty clean and up to my standards, or at least close to my standards. Next question is this move going to make your travel time to dance better? And unfortunately, this is not a good answer, but no, I actually moved further away from the dance studio than I was before. So before, as of right now, it takes me about 40 to 45 minutes to get to the dance studio. If there's bad traffic, it can take up to an hour, which really sucks. But now that I've moved even further away, it's probably going to take me more like an hour and 15 minutes to an hour and a half to get there, which is not so bad because I'm only going twice a week. Obviously, if I was going more consistently, then yes, it would suck, but I'm only currently going on Tuesdays and Saturdays, so it's not too bad. And also next year, I'm possibly only going to be teaching, maybe doing a few classes, but I do want to narrow it down to only going once a week. So only doing the classes on the day that I go in to teach will be like the situation next year. But yeah, kind of sucks, but we really love the location that Francis' house, or our house, is in. Okay, so the next question, it's a pretty personal one, but I did want to answer this for you guys because I'm sure a lot of people are wondering this, but it is, how can you and Francis afford all of these renovations? Which we're only doing one renovation right now, which is the basement, and it is a pretty hefty renovation, let me just tell you. But basically, both Francis and I have been saving up a lot of money. We both have had a big sum of money kind of saved up for this type of thing, and we both decided that this would be a good way to invest that money. Obviously, when we invest money into the house, that puts up the house value, and in the end, we're probably going to make money off of this. So we both took an equal sum of money. We brought that together, and then we also took out a line of credit together, and then we're going to be paying that off throughout the rest of 2019. And then all of those together made up this big lump sum of money that we have decided to invest in a basement. So we both thought in the end that this would be a really good way for us to invest in something and possibly make money in the future. So yeah. Okay, so next up we have a few tattoo questions, which is fun. But one is next tattoo design for me, and then does Francis have any tattoos? And no, Francis does not have any tattoos. I think I've talked to him about this in the past, but I think he mentioned that he might want to get like one or two, but obviously I'm not going to pressure it on him if he doesn't want any tattoos, and that's fine. He really does like my tattoos, which I have this one, and then I have one right here. But for me, I do really want a few more tattoos. One being one kind of with like planning and being organized. I have thought of doing like 3 words, so dream, plan, do. I think that'd be really, really cute. I don't know if I'd have it on here, I just kind of did that, but somewhere on my body, I think that'd be really cute to have that. Also, I really want to do something to represent Sagittarius, because I am a Sagittarius, and something to represent penny. I was thinking about doing like a penny, like literally like the coin penny, and then having like a paw on it. I think that'd be really, really cute. Like actually her paw. I think that'd be cute, but yeah, eventually I'll get a few more, but for right now, I'm kind of taking a break from it, and then maybe soon I'll just get like a little one or something, but yeah. Okay, next question is, do you have any fears or worries about moving in with Francis? And my only one worry or fear is that I'm not going to get as much me time as I have in the past, which obviously I've lived by myself for 3 years and I've really come to liking a lot of me time and a lot of time to just stay in myself and not have to give any energy to any other person, which is really, really nice. And I still think that I'm gonna get me time. Francis and I have talked about this. We both really do appreciate me time. So obviously we're not gonna have to spend every waking moment together, and we can take our own times. I can go into my office, he can stay in the rec room and play his games. I can go upstairs and watch a show if I want to, and he can stay downstairs. Obviously he goes to work, I work at home. We're gonna get time apart and it's gonna be fine. So yeah, that's my only worry, but I don't think it's something that I should be too worried. Next question is another house one, and it is, are you and Francis renovating the whole house? If so, are you going to show the process? So as of right now, we're only doing the basement, and then we are in a few weeks getting a back deck, because I don't know if you guys have noticed, but there's no deck. And what we've actually been doing to let Penny outside, it's like a good 3 to 4 foot drop from the sliding doors in his main area. So I've had to like take Penny and like jump off of the house, put her down, let her do her business, and then whenever she wants to come in, I have to jump down, pick her up, and then put her back in the house. So as of right now, we are desperately needing a back porch so that Penny can just, you know, go outside and do her business. The backyard is huge, guys, which I'm so excited for Penny. I'm just so pumped. So we are getting a deck soon, and then we are gonna take a while off from doing any more renovations, maybe a year or so, and then we're gonna do the kitchen and the bathroom like I mentioned. So we're not doing the entire house, but we will be showing all the process to everything when we eventually do them, so yes. Next question is, why did you move to his house and not the other way around? This is a question that I got quite a bit, and the main reason was Francis owns his house. He actually bought that house, and I'm only renting this house, so it only made pure sense for me to move there because obviously he owns it already, so yes, that's it. Next one is from K Stickers Co., which that is Kylie, and Kylie, I cannot wait to see you again at the planner meetup in May, but her question is, do you and Francis ever talk about marriage plans for your future? And I don't think we've actually like talked about it full on, but I think we both know. I don't want to say this because we've only been dating for 8 months, guys, like, go on. But I think we both know deep down inside that it's probably going to happen, and I'm really excited about it. But yeah, we haven't actually had like a conversation like, hey, we're getting married. I don't think we've said that. Next one is, if you hadn't opened your shop, what do you think you'd be doing right now as a job? And honestly, I would probably still be working somewhere in retail. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys, but my ultimate hopes would be that I would burst out of my shell and I would go into the interior decorating / interior designing field, which my main thing about doing that is the whole social aspect of the interior decorating / design world, which obviously you have to work with clients, you have to be very open with them and stuff like that, and I feel like my introvert self would not like that very much, but ultimately if I didn't open my shop, I would hope that that's the route that I would have taken, but really thinking about it, I probably would just be working at Home Hardware or something, or Tim Hortons. Canadian things. The next question is actually kind of similar to the other one, but aside from your sticker shop, what's your dream job? And like I said, it'd probably be interior decorating. I just love it so much. I love decorating houses, guys. Hit me up if you want me to decorate your house, because I'd love that so much. You guys make a good team. Ever thought about flipping houses together? And then also someone asked, besides moving in, future plans with Francis? And we've actually talked about flipping houses together. I think that would be so much fun for a future with Francis. And like having a YouTube channel about us buying houses and flipping them and like sharing it with you guys. Would that not be like the best thing ever? Francis, let's do it. let's make a flipping houses YouTube channel. Next question is, why did you decide to renovate instead of buying a new house together? And ultimately, the main reason we decided to keep with Francis's house and just make that house better was purely because of the location. I'm going to show you guys, I don't want to show you too much because obviously I don't want to give away where we live, but the location that our house is in is literally perfect, guys. I am so excited. So excited. We can leave our house, walk a minute to a grocery store, a minute to a ramen place, a minute to a Starbucks, a minute to a pizza place. There's just so much stuff around this house, guys. I am so excited. You have no idea. That's probably one of the main things I'm excited about. Not even the house, but just purely the location, because it's such a good place. And we've actually discussed living in this house for the rest of our lives because it is literally perfect. Such a good place for an early couple, a married couple, a couple with kids, an older couple. It is just perfect. So yeah, I'm just gonna stop talking now, but it's perfect. Okay guys, so I'm only going to answer a few more questions because this video is probably getting long. But the one main question that I got a lot was, where did I get the camo pants that I was wearing in my story? And I'll put the picture right here, but I actually purchased these from Forever 21. Long story short, I purchased a bunch of different sizes for my hip hop duet that I'm choreographing for their costume for dance competitions. They obviously tried them on and got the 2 sizes that they needed, and I was left over with a few pairs of the camo pants, so I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna return these, I'm just gonna keep them. I now have 2 pairs of the same camo pants, which I'm super pumped about because they are super cute, and I can actually climb in them, which is really exciting because finding climbing pants is very difficult. So yeah, I now have 2 pairs of camo pants that I'm obsessed with and I'm so excited to wear all the time. This is a pretty easy one, but how did you guys decide you were ready to live together? Very excited for you guys. Thanks, girl. And basically, when we realized that Francis was coming over to my house and staying the entire weekend, every single weekend, we kind of realized that it was about time for us to just make the move. It was so difficult for him to drive all the way here and then stay here and then go all the way back, work for the week and then come back here. It was just a lot of driving back and forth, and we figured why not have me move in, because I'm already just renting this place and just wasting my money. Because let me just tell you guys, this house is not cheap to rent. It's pretty expensive, so now that I'm moving in, I am going to be saving money every single month, paying for half of the mortgage, which is another question that people were asking, was a lot about the legal things about me moving in with Francis. Yes, we are putting my name on to the house, legally. Yes, we are splitting the renovation costs 50-50. I am paying for half of all of the mortgage, utilities, all of that stuff. I'm going to be paying through Francis, obviously. And yeah, so it made sense for me to move there, not only just to make it easier for us to be together all the time and not have to do all of this traveling, but also for us to save money and save up for our future together. So a few people did ask about our next travel plans, and I think we're looking to possibly travel to Japan in the future. I'm not 100% sure when, just because we are spending a lot of money on renovations and stuff right now and moving and just getting that solid. So we will maybe be traveling to Japan in 2020, which I'm super excited about, but I think for the rest of 2019, we're just gonna be taking small trips to different places around Canada, which is going to be fun as well. So, and then lastly, these are just a few funny ones from my friends, but Haley said, "We gonna hang out soon?" And yes, Haley, we are going to hang out soon. Once I move and just my life is less crazy, okay? Be patient, we will hang out. And then also Chelsea, which Chelsea is a climber at the climbing gym, and I love you, Chelsea, but she asked 3 different questions. 1, why are you so stinking beautiful? And I'm not. And the other one is, who's your favorite climbing gym employee? Obviously Chelsea. And then she said, seriously though, if you could be any type of nasty insect, what would you be and why? Does it have to be a nasty insect? Because I'd either be a butterfly or a dragonfly, but honestly, if you've seen a butterfly land on like a window and you've seen the underside of a butterfly, they're actually pretty nasty, guys. And also the same with dragonflies. So I would say one of those two because they're pretty, so yeah. Anyways, guys, those are all the questions that I'm going to answer. This was a very long video. I've been filming for probably a solid hour, but I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, give this video a thumbs up. Also, like I mentioned, I will be answering some of these questions over on my Instagram, so definitely go check those out. I will highlight them in like an answering your questions highlight because I think these might be gone because they're only up for, I think, 24 hours. Is that how Instagram stories works? I'm not sure. But yes, I will highlight them so you guys can go check those out and see any more answers to any questions. But yeah, I love you guys so much. Remember, you are somebody's reason to smile, and I will see you in my next video.